For the love of army lovers, the entertainment world will never be ready for surprises from BTS. Even when the international media started to catch their guard, when they thought BTS was on vacation and just enjoying some quiet time in the United States, suddenly this news exploded like a bomb. Jungkook and BTS members were rumored to be performing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. What seemed like an ordinary invitation from a talk show has now turned into massive speculation, a global conspiracy, and, the biggest possibility, a secret comeback that has been hidden from the army and the rest of the world. And wait, it's not just about their presence on late-night television shows. It's about a covert operation that has been orchestrated for months, the members' quiet travels that seem like ordinary vacations, and the suspicious interactions behind the stage of the entertainment world that have been deceiving the public. Because this fact is obvious, nothing BTS does on a regular basis. Every step has a purpose. And now, all the world's attention goes to one name, Jungkook. What the hell is going on? Why America? Why Jimmy Fallon? Why now? And why does all this feel like the beginning of something big, something that could change the history of K-pop once and for all? It all started with one photo. One cryptic post from an NBC staffer was deleted just 3 minutes after it was posted. The photo shows the alleged silhouette of Jungkook, wearing a black hoodie, in one of the hallways of the NBC Studios building in New York. No description, no hashtags, but enough to make the world army shaken. Comments began to flood in. Is this a record for Jimmy Fallon? That's Jungkook's hair after yesterday's cut, isn't it? Why would he be there if he wasn't filming something? And this is where the storm begins. Jimmy Fallon is no stranger to BTS. His interactions with the members, especially Jungkook, have become part of modern talk show history. But unlike their previous performances, which were full of fun and album promotion, this one feels a lot more planned, quietly, and a little too silent not to arouse suspicion. Reports from several entertainment media sources in New York indicate that Jimmy Fallon's studio has ordered additional lighting systems and conducted midnight stage trials for 2 consecutive days. One of the freelancers working as a sound engineer at the location claimed to hear the sound of vocal exercises in Korean, with harmonies that were too perfect for just a production crew. And then, a black car with South Korean diplomatic plates was seen parked near Fallon's studio 2 nights in a row. What the hell is this? Before long, speculation began to grow that Jungkook wasn't just going to perform, he was going to bring something unprecedented. There are even theories that Jungkook has been preparing a special English-language single that will debut live on Fallon's stage, along with a hidden political message about world peace. Given the timing of their arrival to coincide with next week's UN Forum, is it too far? Not for BTS. Not for Jungkook, especially with their status as UNICEF ambassadors, who have been attached for a long time since the Love Myself campaign. Especially with the fact that they have used the international stage to talk about the younger generation, depression, and self-confidence. So why not now, when the world is hungry for hope, and when millions of young people are feeling lost, come on Jimmy Fallon's stage to deliver something bigger than just music? But of course, all this is still theoretical. Or rather, it used to be just a theory, before the next strange incident changed everything. Just the day before the issue went viral, a fan staying at New York's luxury The Plaza Hotel accidentally recorded what sounded like a dance rehearsal. In the viral video, you can hear footsteps, a Korean count beat, and Taehyung's signature laugh. A few seconds later, Jungkook's voice is heard saying, "Hyung, don't go too fast." The video did not last long. His TikTok was taken down in just over an hour. Her Instagram account disappeared the next morning. But the footage has spread wider than anyone can control. And the question again echoes, what do they train midnight in elite hotels? For what? For who? Meanwhile, Fallon's own staff was silent. Some fans even tried to contact the production team directly by pretending to be media from Korea, but the answer was only one. We can't confirm anything about this week's guest. Diplomatic answers that feel very un-Fallon style. Usually they're pretty open about the guest lineup. To make the situation even wilder, Jimmy Fallon himself had mentioned something that made Army gasp. In one of the previous episodes, he said, "We're going to have a big guest next week. Not only is it huge, but they made history here, and they're going to make history again." The statement was closed with a glance into the camera and a meaningful smile. Was it just a joke? Or a hidden message for the Army? On the other hand, Army Global began rereading BTS's every move since they arrived in America. Jungkook was spotted at LAX with RM and Jimin. Some say the genie was also spotted around New York at the same time, although there are no clear photos. And here comes the biggest theory of all. Will this be a mini BTS reunion secretly on the Fallon stage? If true, then this is not just an ordinary appearance. This could be a sign that something is starting, whether it's a special project, a surprise album, or even a tour announcement. Especially with so many clues scattered across Weverse, ranging from cryptic captions, emojis, to comments from Big Hit staff who seem to avoid questions about Fallon. And then, something that really gives goosebumps happens. A large fan site Twitter account shared screenshots from NBC's internal systems, allegedly showing a rundown of Fallon's program next week. One of the lines displays the initials JK, special stage, classified. The post only lasted 7 minutes before being deleted due to a third-party request. But enough to ignite the embers. Jungkook, special stage, classified. This is no longer about album promotion. This is already at the level of secret missions. Some Korean entertainment experts even started to speak up. They said that this could be Jungkook's individual comeback strategy combined with a diplomatic mission, following BTS's influence at the government level. It is even possible that this appearance has been negotiated between the Korean side and NBC politically, not just for entertainment. Moreover, the agenda of the South Korean president's visit is also scheduled to be adjacent to Fallon's filming time. Could this be related? Will BTS be a bridge to diplomacy again? One thing is clear, Jungkook will not appear on Fallon's stage just to sing. No, this is the new Jungkook. The more mature ones. The more courageous. Who have prepared something far beyond expectations, the presence of other members. Will Taehyung appear surprisingly in the middle of the song? Will Jimin dance? Will RM speak? Or will we witness the sudden reunion of BTS as the biggest surprise in the entire history of the American Night program? Whatever the answer, the whole world is now holding its breath. The eyes of the world were on Fallon, in New York, the next night. Because there, the world will see something they've never seen before. And when Jungkook stepped onto that stage, with the light shining on him, and thousands of eyes staring in silence, there was only one thing certain: history would change. Continue to the next section for further investigations into who the members secretly arrived in the U.S., leaked secret rehearsals, and surprising clues from Jimmy Fallon himself. This story is not finished. This is just the beginning.